Look ahead 50 years from the days of the Wright brothers, and you'll find a young, artistic, and creative dreamer with the same passionate desire not just to fly, but to design what is still today the fastest piston twin business aircraft in the world. Theodore Raymond Smith was born in Oroville, California, 4 years before the Wright brothers' first flight. By age 12, he had decided that aviation would be his future. In those days, kids built kites instead of the models of today. And that's how Ted started. Gliders would be next.
And there's all the airplanes that Ted R. Smith designed all the way through his aviation career as being a designer. And you can see in the background that is his pride and joy, which is the Aero Star 601 series and 701 and beyond aircraft. So the first one that came to mind, or the first one that came available to us here in the X-Plane 11 platform for us to enjoy, is what you see before you, which is the Strike Commander, the Carenado's version of the Aero Commander Strike 500S. And so what I thought I would do is we would take a little flight in this flight, or flight today, or this airplane, and fly around with it, and then we'll move on to the in the next video we'll move on to the next Ted R. Smith creation, and we'll go on from there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get inside the cockpit and go ahead and introduce ourselves to the airplane and fly the airplane. So as you can see, this airplane is very 1940s, early 50s design. You can see what it all looks like, at least the Carenado's rendition of it. It's got the Garmin 530 put into it. Now back in the day, they did not have the Garmins. They didn't have GPS, but the GPS is available. At least the Garmin 530 is available in this one, and that sort of thing, which is really, really cool. You can pick it up over on the xplane.org store for currently right now it's $21.42. It is an older flight model. The Carenado has not updated it since May 15th of 2017, but it is on sale for $21.42. But the beauty of it is working in X-Plane 11. So we really don't have X-Plane 11 version 5.0 beta 4 as of this recording. It is working. It does not have the ability for the Librane window effects, and so I think that's one of the primary reasons why, going through these beta phases, the reason why this airplane is currently working. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a flight today with this video. We're going to do a flight with it, and so I'm going to get it all set up here, and we'll take it out for a flight, and we'll have ourselves a fun time flying to a close destination. So let me set it all up, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, well, as you can see, we're going to get set up here. We're going to fly to California City from where we're currently at here in Lone Pine, California. So we're in the eastern Sierra Nevada mountains is where we're at right now, and so we're just going to have some fun here, and we're just going to go fly. So go ahead and accept this job right here. We're going to take one musician to California City, which is north of where I live in Palmdale, so which is cool. So we'll keep it in the Mojave Desert. So that's what we're going to do here. So let me go ahead and get this thing closed up here, and we'll go ahead and set it up and make this thing happen. We'll go ahead and turn on our power, our battery, get our battery going on right here. We'll go ahead and get our and make sure our beacon light is on, and make sure our taxi light and navigation light is on. So we take a look outside here. We should have all of those active, and we do. We got them all active. We'll go ahead and get in here to the Carenado thing and go ahead and remove the statics. Get the statics out of the way. And unfortunately, you can't use the mouse wheel to close the to close this. Unfortunately, it's just, like I say, this airplane, or this flight model, is kind of old now in X-Plane standards, so it is what it is. We'll go ahead and turn those on. Those are all good to go there. We'll go ahead and hit the right engine. We'll get the engine going here. 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000, 4, 1005, and then we'll go ahead and see if we can start this bad boy. And it is started. All right. Go ahead and kick it up here a little bit. I'll get our RPM up to about 1000 RPM. There we go. You see semi-center screen of the RPM gauge. We'll get it right around 1,000, and then we're going to go ahead and hit engine number 1. So, without further ado, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,005 on the fuel boost, and then start engine number 1. And it looks like it started, and it is. Looking good. Both right around 1,000 RPM, looking good there. Now we can go ahead and click on our generators, left generator, right generator, and go ahead and hit our avionics, get our avionics going. Looking good. We'll go ahead and just turn on the pitos just so I don't forget. Pitos are now on, and then we are ready to go. So the Aero Commander 500 Shrike Commander is all set and ready to go. We'll go ahead and set our altitude of 8,500 feet. Altitude 8,500 feet.
Flaps already up.
And of course, this is going to ignore what I say. Altitude 8,500 feet.
Altitude 8,500 feet.
Okay, as it is adjusting. Now, what I did do in this model is I did actually adjust it to where I loaded Plane Maker. I made it so when it would do its altitude increments, it would do it to 8,500 feet or 100 feet per increment. So that saves some time in that. Obviously, you're supposed to actually, if you do this autopilot correctly, you're actually just supposed to pitch it up and then hit the altitude of what your desired altitude, and then hit the button, and then it keeps it, keeps it that way. Of course, I'm using the stuff outside the sim to be able to control that, so I had to do a little bit of modification there, but not too much. So for you, it's for you it won't matter. We'll go ahead and put the squawk box standby, and so we're set and good to go there. We'll go ahead and release the parking brake. We got fuel, so we're good to go. We got 71 gallons in, and I think we can go ahead and head on over and take off and hit the California City. Alrighty, we are back, and we're going to take off now on runway 34 and head straight off, and then make our turn, and then head towards California City. So let's do this. Sights and sounds of the aircraft. Knots, getting light, 100 knots, and we are up. Gear up. Landing lights off as we're doing our climb. Get ourselves down to below 10 degrees on our nose. Pitch our nose down to 10 degrees. Get our speed back up. Do a little bit of a right turn here, come around, and then we'll make a circle. Or turn 180 actually. Yeah, you see the 395 right there. Make our turn, and we'll start pointing our nose towards California City. Lone Pine, California. Alright. We're almost to where I want to be as far as altitude is concerned. About 7,500 feet. Try to control it. Alright guys, well then I will catch you guys on final to land. So I'll catch you guys here in a minute.
What's a pilot's opinion of this aircraft? Let's let Bob speak for himself.
Over the years, I've had the pleasure of flying a variety of big, fast, powerful military and commercial planes. But I can't recall one that was as comfortable to fly or as dependable as the Shrike Commander. This is a tough bird that is mighty tough to beat. I hope you come out the next time we're in your area to see and judge for yourself. We'll be looking for you.